Darlings, are you sick of Valentine's Day yet? Because here's another video. So today we're going to do 10 palettes that are good fits for Valentine's Day, I think. We are rocking our Valentine's Day aesthetics here today. But it's still like 80 fucking degrees outside, so you're welcome this video. This sweater is for you guys, okay? Because it's too cute. So anyway. So, my name's Liz and I'm a makeup enthusiast. If you haven't been here before, so hi, what's up? So we're gonna do 10 palettes today. It's a mixture of like older palettes and a mixture of like kind of newer palettes. So it's kind of across the spectrum. I kind of went through my collection and found those things that are not just pink kind of a color stories that I think would be good fit for Valentine's. So these are in no particular order. I did not rank them. It's just like 10 palettes I think that would be a good fit. So raid your own collections and see if you have some of these. So when I think of Valentine's Day, I don't necessarily think of just pink makeup or red makeup or any of that. Like, it's nice, but I do think of like cool tone neutrals. I think of, you know, that kind of thing. Smoky eyes, all of that. So it's kind of across the spectrum. And I'm starting with this Huda, I cannot say it for whatever reason, Huda Beauty, their Mercury Retrograde palette. This palette was everywhere for like the longest, but I don't see a lot of people talking about it anymore. But if you have this in your collection, pull it out. You can make a beautiful smoky eye. You can do a pretty neutral look or like a cool tone pink look. And I just think that this is a good fit for Valentine's Day. And it's something that you don't have to go out and buy something new. Listen, there is so much new right now. It is tempting to buy everything, but it's not feasible for like the normal person. I'm not a like a beauty influencer, any of that. I'm just a makeup enthusiast who has like an unnatural love obsession with like color stories. So yeah, I just think this would be a good fit. So there's that. Raid your collections, see what you have. Another oldie but goodie is the Vintage Rose palette by Give Me Glow. I just got, like Black Friday, I actually got a replacement of this palette because my toddler destroyed the last one. She will not get it this time. So this one obviously is like pinker, but you could do like a really pretty like smoky eye with like a pop of sparkles because these metallics, like their shimmers are just really pretty. Or you could go like a colorful neutral route and do like a green look, because I am a firm believer that like an olivey type green like this one counts as a neutral. That's just me. I mean, I don't know what other people think, but as somebody who loves colorful makeup, that counts for me. But this has like, you know, you can do bright pink, you can do darker, you can do smoky, you can do a more neutral eye with this or like this. So this is just one of those not so invasive pink palettes. Does that make sense? Like sometimes pink palettes are really bold. Like you're gonna rock a hot pink eye, but not with this palette. You know what I mean? All right. So on the newer side of things, and probably a true neutral palette in my opinion, would be the Blend Bunny Cosmetics All Done Up palette. If you haven't tried them, they're amazing. But this has like, you know, you can do like a really beautiful silver smoky eye, go the green route, obviously yellows and like warm neutrals there. And so this is just a really pretty thing. Like these shimmers, her shimmer palette, like her shimmers formula gets better like with every palette release, I think. But like they're just really, it's just beautiful. So but yeah, I recommend this palette to like to everyone for everything, because it's just good for that. So use a code if you can. Blend Bunny like will let you compound codes in sales, so definitely use a code if you can. There's a lot of them out there. I think Aunt Jessica has one, so it's worth it. All right, so from Melt Cosmetics, I have the Gemini 2 palette here. Firstly, this packaging. Every time I like touch it, I'm just like texture. Okay, so here's the color story. Obviously, you have those pinks and peaches. Then you have dark like accent colors here, and then you have these olive tones. It just makes for like some beautiful, you could really do actually like a nice smoky on any of the spectrum, like here, blend it out. And if for like my fairer tone people out there, these would just be like a really pretty wash of color. Kind of like Asian style makeup, what you see like in those, like overseas, like over in China and over in Japan, there's like a really like almost sweet wash of color. I think this palette would actually be good for that because these are a little bit lighter, but on me it would have to be like here because I have like more medium skin tone. But yeah, this is a Gemini 2 palette. It's worth it. Very pretty. So, okay, on the less expensive side of things, if you have not gone the Beauty Bay route and tried their like Beauty Bay brand palettes, you're missing out because their formula is really nice actually. I really enjoy Beauty Bay shadows. They're not expensive. They're almost always on sale in some capacity. And they actually have a core line of palettes. This is the berries one. And I have similar type colors in their other palettes too, but these, like, obviously it's a pink palette and you're gonna make pink and like, you know, somewhat purple looks with that, but look at the shade. See that? But it's a nice, I really like their formula. It's not very expensive. And obviously this is a pink palette, but if you have this in your collection already, you could probably make some really beautiful berry looks. Or you could do, again, like you can go the smoky route or the vibrant route, or you could do a cut crease with this and use these dark tones and then do like these light ones or go more like the cooler pink route. But yeah, this is like your essential berries palette. And I think that's a good name for it. It's an essential palette in my opinion, but yeah, I enjoy their formula. It's nice. Definitely worth it and not expensive, which is such a win. Like I think this palette costs less than a Physicians Formula palette, and it's got a really like, it's got a great color story. So it probably costs as much as like a Maybelline quad, like, you know. All right, the next brand is Cosmic Brushes, which by the way, if you're following things along, if you like indie makeup like I do, you're following things along on Instagram, they are going to have a new launch, which is exciting. And I've been eye-fucking the color story all morning. Let's not pretend. So, but this is the Royal Rose palette here. I actually got this in their mystery box. And so that's here. It's a really nice color story. Obviously, it's the same kind of a thing. It's pinks, but this has like other pops. Like you could add like, you know, detail colors. And this shade here is really pretty. Like, see that? It's a really nice, I like this on like the center of the lid. Like here, we can add some of that to the center of the lid. See? Yeah. You have just that little bit of light, you know? So this is a Royal Rose palette. But yeah, this is a UK based indie brand, and they keep putting out, they put out their Serenity palette last year, which was like, would sell out and then come back and then sell out and come back. And now it's back again. And they're going to have a new release. So this is a Royal Rose. There is some staining that happens with these pinks, which is really common with pink eyeshadows, even like super expensive brands. So use a primer. That's usually what I do. But yeah, like I think it was this shade stained on me, and I think so did this one. But I have that problem with most pinks, and it doesn't really bother me. I kind of expect it, but everyone's journey is different. So yeah, this is a Royal Rose palette, and also like inexpensive, like inexpensive wins. We love that. So, okay. So next is the Glam Light and Barbie palette. This came really highly recommended and by like Angelica Nyqvist, and I'm not often influenced, like actually influenced to buy it. It's really the color story that gets me. And I wasn't gonna buy this at first. And then I saw her use it a few times and I was like, ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to buy this. So I ended up getting it like Black Friday when it was like really like inexpensive. So, but they go on sale all the time. And I think this one's still available. So this is the Barbie palette by Glam Light. And I was like, you know, it's just another Barbie palette, but really it's not. Like, it's not just pinks. These are like really interesting, like especially this pink. It's like a deeper, see that? It's like a deeper pink kind of a color, but you also have like blues in here. You have these here, which make for a really nice neutral look. I made a beautiful, like kind of a, I don't know, like a grungy smoky eye with these. That was really pretty. But yeah, I actually really like the performance of this quality, and Glamlight's shimmers in particular are like, they're just really nice. Glamlight's shimmers in particular, they're just really nice. The darker ones can be a little bit patchy to blend, but I like to put them down first and then blend them out with other colors, and it works perfectly. But yeah, yeah. So this is the Barbie palette. It's more than I expected it would be. Like it does more than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna be like mainly pinks, but it's not. It's more than that. So look at this one. See, they're different. See, this one's lighter and more vibrant, and this one has more like the fuchsia, purpley. I don't know. It's a beautiful palette, so highly recommend. Okay, so only 2 left, my darlings. The next palette is by Adept Cosmetics, and this is their Plain Jane Remastered. If you have not tried Adept before, their shimmers, they don't really have a lot of matte shades, at least not at the time that I'm filming this. I know that their Mystery Box palette, which should be coming today, by the way. So spoilers, that'll be coming soon. But their Plain Jane Remastered is like their sparkles, and these sparkles are really pretty. It doesn't take a lot to get the job done. Let me show you this one, actually. But like a simple wash of, see that right there? Oh my God, they're so pretty. Look, watch this, watch. Whoosh, right? Just that little bit, oh, so pretty. But this with a winged eyeliner, like just a sheer wash of color with a winged eyeliner and like some lashes, and bitch, you are good to go. Like classic, pretty, like, and vibrant. So these shimmers are really pretty. I cannot wait to see what they continue to do. Like, just, I'm like a fangirl. It is what it is, okay? But yeah, that's the Plain Jane Remastered by Adept. So, worth checking out. Okay, last palette, okay? I know the fun has to end sometime, but here we are. So last palette is the Unearthly Cosmetics Vitality Palette. And I think this is still available. I'm not sure, but if you have it in your collection, just pull it out and use it. This one here, I've made some really beautiful looks with this, but in particular, like the purple smoky, I made like a really pretty purple smoky eye that I think would be pretty with Valentine's. And instead of putting like the green on top like I did, you can do like the pinks. And I think that would just be so pretty. These here, you can do like more of a neutral shade, but I like these for blending out because I do have like medium skin. So generally it's like light to medium, depending on the season, and I have a lot of redness. I'm not wearing any foundation, so listen, friends, you get what you get today, okay? I have pants on for once. So, but yeah, this is just a really pretty shade. It goes from light to dark. You also have more of neutrals here, so you could do like a pretty look with here. With these would be like a really soft, pretty look, and then you can go like obviously more vibrant. But yeah, I've enjoyed using these palettes. I think they're good fits for the holiday, and it's something a little bit different. I don't know about you, but if I see one more recommendation for the fucking Natasha Denona Love palette, which I have in the other room and I purposefully did not include in this list, by the way. If I see another recommendation for that, I swear I'm just gonna like pull my hair out, because there are more options out there than just, you know, that. But anyway, I love your faces. Tell me, do you dress up? Do you celebrate Valentine's Day? My husband and I usually forget. I cannot remember the last time we actually celebrated Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day. And now that we have kids, forget it. But tell me what your plans are, if you're gonna do something naughty, or you're just gonna be real nice, you know? And yeah, tell me what you're using in the comments below. I'm always curious to like see. And if you made it this far, will you leave me like some black hearts, or like, if you love Valentine, how about this? If you love Valentine's Day, leave me a red heart. And if you're anti-Valentine's Day, leave me a black heart. And I love your faces, and have a super fucking day. Bye.